You're unbelievable, Coach. I love you.
Wade Phillips loves coaching, and he is returning to the sidelines in 2023 as the head coach of the XFL's Houston Roughnecks. In his 42 seasons in the NFL, he saw a lot.
And we got to see Lady Gaga. All right.
He was a head coach for 9 seasons.
Go all the way, Steve! Go all the way! Touchdown!
He was a defensive coordinator for 28 seasons.
And if you don't score, you can't lose. The defense as a whole, give it away!
He was at the Fog Bowl, the Music City Miracle, the Renfro game.
And it is caught out of bounds.
The son of Bum grew up in football, and he has the photos to prove it.
This is the Houston Oilers staff. Of course, this is my dad in the middle, and me, 1976, I guess. And this is the great picture of Coach Bryant and my dad and myself as a kid. Coach Bryant always said, he said, I remember with that little bow tie and that striped hat on, every time I saw him.
Of all the photos on the walls, this one stood out. Taken at the Gator Bowl in 1957, young Wade visiting then head coach at Texas A&M, Bear Bryant, and his new assistant coach, Wade's dad, Bum.
3 football legends in that photo.
Oh, this is the kind of stuff I love.
Wow. That, to me, I do recognize the face.
No clue.
That's baby Wade Phillips?
What?
Are you kidding me? So that's Wade in the middle?
Holy smokes, I can see it now, especially the dad, right?
Wade and Bum Phillips. Wow.
That is phenomenal, and the profile of Bum looks a lot like Wade.
Bum Phillips, yep. Legends.
Bum looks young. Look how proud Bum is. Look at Wade, man, Wade. Oh, I would have never guessed that.
As a young man, Wade Phillips was a snappy dresser and well coached. On the right is Paul Bear Bryant, and on the left is Wade's daddy, O.A. Bum Phillips.
What I love about coaching is relationships. In life, it's about relationships, and coaching is about relationships.
In the 1970s, the city of Houston had a love affair with the Oilers.
This is the dome after we came back from losing in Pittsburgh. I mean, you could see the whole stadium was packed. All these people stayed and waited. It was an amazing experience that will never happen again.
While in New Orleans as the Saints' defensive coordinator, Wade began an interesting relationship with Bears defensive coordinator Buddy Ryan.
We ended out #1 in pass defense, and the season was over. I get a phone call in New Orleans, and he said, "You son of a," and I didn't know who it was, and I said, "Who is this?" And he said, "This is Buddy Ryan." He said, "We were #1 in total defense, #1 in run defense, and y'all beat us out for the first in pass defense. We were second in pass defense," and hung up.
The next call he got from Buddy was an offer to become his defensive coordinator in Philadelphia. As Denver's defensive coordinator, Wade once again had the league's #1 defense, resulting in an AFC championship.
We did an encore. After the game was over, we all went in the locker room. Crowd was still there, chanting. And so we go back out, and it's just booming. I mean, it's just, I never seen anything like that either.
Denver was also where Wade got his first head coaching job.
Well, everybody was asking me what I was thinking, and this is what I was thinking. Yes!
In 2007, Wade landed back in his home state as head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
One for Coach for letting us all do things the right way all season long. Appreciate everything he does.
It was in Dallas where Wade passed on the family tradition of coaching in the NFL to his son, Wes.
Wes and myself with the Cowboys, coaching with your son, pretty neat. It was really special because I was now on the other side of it. I was young, got to coach with my dad for 10 years in the NFL. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. And then I get to have my son with me.
After 4 decades in football, Wade became a Super Bowl champion with the Broncos.
Coach, you're unbelievable, Coach. I love you. Love you like a brother.
Amazing. That was so good.
You know your dad's so proud of us. Oh, man, it's awesome.
A year ago, it was Wade's turn to be a proud dad.
Last year, they'd asked me how great was it to win. I said, it's great, but the best thing ever is have your son win it.
Wes!
That's pretty neat.
Oh, I love you, man. Love you too.
I still have contact with players that I coached a long time ago. That means a lot to me. That's the neat thing about football and life.